this is so. If there's anybody should know, the Japanese games industry is quite small, and we kind of all know each other. And we're all very. What I love about being here is we're all very supportive of each other. And when somebody releases a game, or 17-bit, our friends over there just released their VR game, Song in the Smoke, and stuff like that. We're all very
good one.
supportive and stuff like that. But that means it's very small, and everybody engages with each other and becomes friends.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of years ago, I just happened to somehow get introduced to Kyogoku Aya, who is the director of Animal Crossing.
Oh,
and
cool.
She speaks perfect English, and she's a hilarious woman. She's great fun. And, we used to hang out and play board games at her house. And, we'd hang out with my friend Josiah, who is a programmer at Nintendo. And, the Japanese industry is really small, and especially here in Kyoto. So there was one time when I was supposed to go to dinner at Bit Summit, which is our Kyoto Games Festival. So this is going back about 4 years ago, I think. And I was like, yeah, we're just going to go to dinner. And I was going to go with John Ricciardi, who is of 8-4, and all these wonderful people who I'm very grateful to call friends now, people who super inspire me. And we were all meeting. And then, I was just like, oh, just go to this place. And I'm not going to tell you where it is, because it turns out that it was like the Nintendo Izakaya. So it's like where all the big Nintendo people go
that's awesome.
On a Friday. Like going back to talking about that socializing in Japan kind of aspect, right? So, and it's this just old sake place where they close the doors. It's just Nintendo people.
Nice.
And I turn up, and I'm the first there, and I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong place. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not in the right place. And then all of a sudden, around the corner comes Eiji Aonuma, and he's the second.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh no, I am in the right place. I just didn't know this was happening.
Right.
And Aonuma-san is then like, Dari desu ka? Like, who are you? I'm like, sumimasen, Aya-san no tomodachi desu. Like, I'm like Aya's friends, like, and he's like, okay. And like, he's like, okay, dozo. And we're like, go in. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just me and Eiji Aonuma.
Oh my God.
For like 20 minutes. It's just me and Eiji Aonuma drinking sake together. And he pours me sake. And I'm like, what?
Wow. Whoa.
Is happening?
He's pouring you.
What is happening?
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?